Hello everybody, welcome back to Encore After School Program, the at-home edition. Today what we're going to do in Crazy Eights is we're going to learn about tangrams. Does anybody know what a tangram is? Have you ever heard of it before? Well, a tangram is a Chinese puzzle. It's made up of 7 shapes. There's 5 triangles, 1 square, and 1 parallelogram. You move around the shapes to match a picture. Some of the pictures will have clues about where you should put a certain shape, and some of the pictures do not. And then you can make up your own pictures. So if you open up your binder, and you can take out something that looks like this should be on top. Terrific Tangram teasers. All right, pull that out. The first thing we're going to do is you're going to take this picture that says bedtime math. This is going to be our 7 pieces, our 7 shapes of that Chinese puzzle. 7 shapes of our tangram. All right, so you can pause your video and take the time to cut that out because I already cut mine out. All right, so we said you should have, let's check to make sure you have the 7 pieces that you need to have. Okay, so we said that there were 5 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 triangles. 1 square. And here is a parallelogram. If you've never seen this before, what makes a parallelogram a parallelogram is there's flat sides that go parallel to each other, like one's on top, one's on the bottom. So that's a parallelogram. And we'll go over all the shapes. Squares, remember squares have 4 sides, 4 corners. And triangle, 3 sides, 3 corners. And these triangles, even though they're different shapes, sizes, they're still all triangles. Every shape can be big, small, whatever size. Okay, so you should have a bunch of pictures. And you'll notice at the bottom it gives different grade levels. So this one is grade 3 to 5. There's a bunch of 3 to 5. There's a couple K to 2. Whatever grade you're in, it doesn't matter. You can do whichever ones you want. I'm going to pick the swan. Now this swan should only have 7 shapes to make it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Somehow when I looked at it, I thought it had more than 7. So now this puzzle gives us an idea of where we can put our shapes because it has the outline of the shapes. So let's do this one together. Okay, so I'm going to take this triangle and see where it can fit. Let's see, and this is a big one. Put that one here. The other big one I'll put on this side. Here's my square. Here's my parallelogram for the neck. Well, looks like I gotta turn it upside down to get it to fit. Small triangle at the top. I kind of like it on the white side better. I'm gonna turn them all on the white side. There we go. So I used the lines that showed me the shapes and I built a swan. All right, so let's try one in our packet that doesn't have the lines to show us where the shapes are. Oh, here's one. The anteater. This is going to be tricky, so I'm going to start with the easy one. Nice triangle over here for the tail. And I'm looking like maybe a parallelogram needs to go here for the head. And I see this big point up here, so I'm thinking that's a big rectangle. Square. Where should my square go? Tricky, tricky. I don't think I'm gonna put that one yet. Let's put this big one. How about right here? I've not done this before, so, oh, now I can see where my square goes. Right there, maybe. And then a little bit of a bigger rectangle and a smaller rectangle. Look at me. I did the anteater. Okay, so who noticed that I kept saying rectangle instead of triangle? I think I said it 3 times. 3-sided shape, Mrs. LeMay, is called a triangle. Okay, I think I've got it. So, I have some questions depending on your grade, all right? And I think you have these questions in your packet also. So if you're in kindergarten, how many triangles are in our whole set of tangrams? We said so at the beginning, so let's pull them out. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We count 5 triangles. Okay, first graders, how many different sizes of the triangles are there? Let's look. Let's see, there's a small one. Are these 2 the same size? Yep, those 2 are the same size. There's this one. Is this the same size? Okay, so I get 3 different sizes. All right, how about you second graders? Find the 2 smallest triangles. What other shapes can be formed with just these 2 triangles? Put it down on your table or wherever you're working and see, move it around, see if you can make some kind of another shape. Oh, I got one. That looks like a parallelogram. There's my straight edge, and they're parallel or up on top of each other. Can we make another shape out of 2 triangles? Give it a try. I can make a square. Keep working with it. I think those are the only 2 I can get. Maybe you can get some other shapes and you can let me know. All right, third graders. 2 4-sided shapes in our set. What are they called? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Parallelogram. Triangles have 3 sides. So that is not part of our answer. Okay, fourth graders, make a square using the 2 biggest triangles. So here's the 2 biggest ones. Now see if you can do what the second graders did when they put the small ones together and made a square. There it is. Here's a square. Okay, fourth graders, give it a try. You have this square made out of the 2 big triangles. See if you can take these shapes to make the same size square. And if you are successful, then shoot me an email with a picture. Have somebody help you. Here's my email address. cynthia.lemay@ncsuvt.org. All right? Write that down. Shoot me an email. I'll be excited to see if you can do that. All right. So that's all I have for you today. But I would encourage you, take your shapes. Take your 7 tangram shapes, your Chinese puzzle, and see if you can make some kind of a thing. Like you see that somebody put together something that looks like an archer. Somebody did a hare or a rabbit. We know that that's the same word for hare. The meteor. Oh, yeah, we did the swan. Oh, somebody did a cat. It says it's a scaredy cat. See if you can put something together, some kind of shape or animal or piece of furniture, anything you can think of. And take a picture of it, send it to me, because I'd love to see what you guys can come up with. All right, thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.